Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They're trying to run for the 1st down with Jones.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Vikings have got it. 20, 15. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we've got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We got a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Duvernay in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So Now the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 2nd down, Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground.
Oh, after the catch. He's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moment.
And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Off-balance throw, it's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 2 scores.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop. And really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from 45 yards away. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Vikings 31, Jaguars 13.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Third and 6. Now here's Lawrence. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Duvernay to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Run the toss here to ETN.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. Third down coming up. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man.
He is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run. It's ETN. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's ETN. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Third and 9. Duvernay in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. And even 30 yards. They go play action for Lawrence. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28. So, no shortage of offense in this.
With the score, Vikings.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. On the handoff, Jones. Now a loose football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run here. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for six.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Makes the score Vikings 45, Jaguars 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down, Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. That's about as good as it gets.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Jaguars
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Howell now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A run now on 2nd down, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Riker. This to make it a 2, and this one is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's hit, and the ball is out. The Vikings have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and Let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Not even a